Merry Christmas. Technically, by the time I post this, it'll be the day after Christmas, but it's the thought that counts. And my Christmas gift to you is another YouTube video. Yay! I know you guys absolutely love my super informative, super helpful, super awesome videos that have clearly gotten you guys all jacked, because I've never seen my subscribers who aren't 250 lean, right? All you guys are 250 lean, right? Can you explain to me why there's more people on Christmas Day here than there was Christmas Eve? I guess people are like wrapping up family time or some shit, so like there's still a collective total of, I don't know, 3 people, but yesterday there was 1. And it was me. So anyways, I switched up the order of my pull day. I was doing like the machine and then pull-ups and then bent over rows, which makes no fucking sense at all. I'm starting with bent over rows this time because that's the one that like takes the most energy, right? You don't want to be fatigued for that. And then I'm gonna go do pull-ups, which takes the second amount of energy, I guess. Either one would be okay to start with, but as long as you're not starting with a fucking machine first like I was. Also, why the fuck is Sam Sulek so dry? I ChatGPT'd it and they said, I don't know, drugs? Plus like carb cycle and water timing? Is water timing a thing? Do I have to water max? Fuck me, I already failed my carb cycle. I thought I was being stupid and carb cycle wasn't a real thing. So like if that's the solution, it's not about energy, it's about drying out your skin or something, because like glycogen and subcutaneous water retention, which is like underneath the skin. I don't know, shit, I'm dumb, whatever. What are the odds I hit my camera here? I'm gonna back up. Dude, I would kill to be dry as hell like that. Maybe I'm drinking too much water. That's not a thing, I think, right? Maybe it's too much carbs. Too many carbs makes sense. I have a difficult time learning stuff, right? Especially when I Google something and it's not giving me the answers I'm looking for. So when I'm looking for how to get absolutely fucking shredded and paper thin skin and super vascular and dry, I Google that shit. I put all that shit in the YouTube search bar and it pops up with how to stay on your diet, how to start a cut. No, that's not what the fuck I'm looking for. I need Sam Sulek. I bet it's hidden somewhere in his videos, in his 113 days of posting cutting, somewhere in that content where he's like, yeah, I do this, this, and this, but I have a really hard time watching his videos. I love the dude, he's super cool, but his videos aren't very engaging for me personally, so I don't enjoy watching them. I need to find a clip somewhere where it says, yeah, I do this in order to have super dry skin, because that's what'll reveal all of those like cross abdominal veins and fucking bicep striations and all that shit. If you gotta eat 0 carbs, I'll fucking eat 0 carbs, right? If you have to drink 1 liter of water a day, I'll drink 1 liter of water a day. It's whether or not I'm like supposed to do that, like if I'm hindering my own progression or if I'm improving my own progression. That's the issue with me being self-taught. The only teacher is fucking Google. So, big teacher if you know what you're looking for. Unfortunately, I don't. I can even ChatGPT that shit, but ChatGPT said, lol, IDK, drugs, probably. Bastard. ChatGPT, I thought we were homies, bro. Because I know whatever I'm doing, it'll get me low body fat. It'll get me there. I'll hit 7. For sure, I'll hit 7, but I wanna go beyond that. I wanna look dry at 7. You could look dry at 10. Like I barely even know what it means to look dry. It's that like fluffy look that I'm trying to get rid of, which I very clearly have. So I just have to figure out how to get rid of that. If it's more cardio, less carbs, less water, more water, less salt, something, it's something. Oh my God. But I do have a refuel day tomorrow, and the more I think about it, the more cope it is, because I'm gonna eat fucking 3,000 calories or some shit like that. I was planning on 3,400. We'll see. I think I'm still gonna stick with it. I bet a big reason why I'm still looking kinda watery and soft is probably because I'm still eating my protein cookie dough. Do you guys want the recipe, by the way?
No.
Because like realistically, for anybody who has like normal goals, normal weight loss goals, it tastes mad good and is like 320 calories, which is pretty fucking low in my opinion. I'm just saying, it's definitely not keto friendly, but it's calorie friendly, so, and it's gotten me here. So, I mean, I'd eat that shit on the bulk, but it only tastes good when you're cutting. There's a select few foods that only taste good when you're cutting, and any sort of protein alternative recipe, that's only for the cut. On the bulk, it tastes like fucking cardboard. But if you're where I am and you want that recipe, I also have these donut recipes, dude, and protein frosting. I got all kinds of shit. I was gonna make cottage cheese brownies because those are good. One, I don't have a brownie tray anymore because I fucking left mine in Colorado. And two, I'm worried that like cottage cheese is high in lactose, and lactose bad. Lactose mean water retention, mean ugly. So I'm good. This is a good camera angle for the pull-ups. Not really, I'm gonna raise this up. I got like 10 last time. So probably gonna get like 6. It's okay. Nope. Damn. I know there's a lot of One Piece enjoyers out there. I just finished the absolute best arc so far, which was I'm on episode 408, and it was like a mini 20-ish episode arc or some crazy shit like that. What was it about? Like they just got to the island where they needed to coat their boat with like a bubble or sap or something so that they can go to the Fishman Island. The arc before the Fishman Island, absolute fucking peak, by the way. But now, that one dude with the paw hand spoiler alert, by the way, that one dude with the paw hands sent everybody away. So now Luffy is on like a female-only island, and they're ripping his dick off.
Sort of sack mushroom. Better pull it.
They're trying to rip it off. If he wasn't a rubber man, he would be dead. That's where I'm at right now. Pretty fucking solid. That barbarian lady bitch was gripping that shit too. I know it's technically more optimal if you sit sideways and like face this and then do a single arm all the way out so that you have more range of motion for your rear delt. I guess it would technically be like this, but fuck that. I don't really wanna. Sometimes it's just not a vibe, and I'm not fucking with it. And this is probably why I have smaller rear delts than the average person. Probably not than the average person. Probably than the average person with big rear delts. If you really think about it, this works pretty good too. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I definitely would not say it's the worst. Especially if you do it right. Lighter weight, so you're not activating your mid-trap. You're only hitting your rear delt. I would say that if I'm gonna do single arm, I might as well just do the cable rear delt fly that I was doing for a long time there. The only reason I'm not doing it now is because I wanted to switch it up. I've been doing that shit for fucking years. Dude, I hate my younger self for skipping back. Who skips back? That was when I was like 13, but still. I was telling you guys about my new Osu drawing tablet. The drawing tablet is just a drawing tablet for your PC. It's just also used very often for Osu, which is a game I've been playing way too much of, and I'm still shit, but it's okay. I keep throwing new learning curves in there and shit. I was using mouse and I was getting relatively kind of sort of decent. And then I just switched that shit, not where I'm going with this. Anyways, so I started drawing because I think drawing is cool, and I told you guys that I've been wanting to draw anyways. I just didn't have a pen or paper, because who the fuck has paper these days? So when I got my digital tablet, I downloaded some like drawing software and shit, and I was going at it, and I see why a lot of people fucking quit drawing, bro. Not only will your drawing 100% turn out like shit for the first 2 months, but it takes a mad long time just for your drawing to turn out shit anyways. I'm not holding myself to any sort of external expectation just because that's gonna ruin my entire fun of anything, but wow, am I bad. My very first drawing was of a skull, and I feel like, me personally, I like to notice progression, right? Instead of just like drawing what I like to draw what will make me better. I don't know, I'm weird. So I started off with skulls, which turned out a lot better than the face I drew. That face was ugly, bro. Really bad at eyelashes and everything else, but ooh, just you wait, bro. I'm gonna do a PewDiePie style 100 days of drawing video, sketchbook review. Except I'm starting off with digital art, not even starting off with paper. That's a lie. I drew a lot in high school, but you know what I mean. It's been like 3 years. I would say I'm just as good on paper as I am digitally, which I'm surprised. I thought it'd be a lot worse. Still bad. So I mean, you can't get much lower. Damn. I am fried and hungry. Am I recording this set specifically just for the potential thumbnail shot because this is like the only mirror that makes me look semi-vascular? Yes. Hopefully the camera can do me justice here. Although I can definitely tell my vascular imbalance with my left and right arm, which is weird because I use my left arm a lot for Osu specific gaming. It legitimately fries my forearm, I'm not even lying. Come on. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Shit. That's like the only farm workout that I feel like hits recently. The cables just aren't doing it for me recently.